I'm Nikki.
And I'm Ivan.
And together we are the Disney couple.
Okay, everybody get ready. Disney Plus Day is just around the corner. There will be new releases on Disney Plus, park celebrations, and much more. Coming up first on Disney Plus for all you MCU fans out there, Thor: Love and Thunder will premiere on Disney Plus. Hard to believe this makes the 29th film in the MCU series. In this movie, our hero Thor attempts to find inner peace, but is shortly called back into action to stop a new evil force, Gorr the God Butcher, whose one purpose in life is to eliminate all the gods. Meanwhile, just to make it even more interesting, an old flame comes back into the picture, featuring an all-star cast with Chris Hemsworth, Christian Bale, Tessa Thompson, Russell Crowe, Natalie Portman, and more. This is sure not a film to be missed. Also coming on Disney Plus Day is Pinocchio. Now, the very first trailer just came out, and I must say it looks fantastic. Pinocchio follows Geppetto, who is a toy maker who makes a very special puppet, and although Geppetto has no children of his own, he makes a very special wish that Pinocchio would come to life and become a real boy. Hearing his plea, the fairy godmother makes Geppetto's wish come true, and in the morning, everybody wakes up to a great surprise as Pinocchio speaks his first words. Robert Zemeckis, Tom Hanks, and Alan Silvestri round out this creative trio, with a supporting cast that should definitely deliver a solid performance. Now moving on to the parks, and a continuing celebration of Disney Plus Day on September the 8th only. Guests staying at Walt Disney World Resort hotels and hotels of the Disneyland Resort will be able to enter the park 60 minutes before regular park opening. Again, this is being offered only on September the 8th, and you must be a valid Disney Plus member to gain early entry, and of course have a valid park reservation and admission for that day as well. Over at Hollywood Studios, there will be a special Disney Plus character meet and greet featuring cavalcades and more surprises throughout the day. And later on that night, guests at Walt Disney World hotels can watch a special Disney Plus viewing outside under the stars. Now get ready for some selfies. On Disney Plus Day, you can get your Mickey ears or even get a picture with Groot in either Snapchat or the My Disney Experience app. So tell us, what are you most excited about so far on Disney Plus Day? Drop us a comment down below. Well, that time of year is here once again. Time for the D23 Expo, being held this year in Anaheim, California at the Anaheim Convention Center on September the 9th through the 11th. For those of you who are not familiar with D23, this is the event that kicks off with all the latest offerings and news from all of Walt Disney, including Marvel, Pixar, Star Wars, film, television, and park news, and much more. During these 3 days, you can see and hear guest speakers from across all brands and witness some fascinating displays as well. We'll link the full 3-day schedule down below, and now on to the preview. First off on D23, they will span 5 different distinct areas: Hall 23, the Premiere Stage, the Backlot Stage, the Walt Disney Archive Stage, and finally the Hyperion Stage. Friday at 10:30 a.m. at Hall D23, Disney 100 kicks off with an epic presentation by Disney CEO Bob Chapek that includes the 35th anniversary of the Disney Legends Awards ceremony, highlighting artists and visionaries that have made significant contributions to Disney legacy over the years. Later on at 3:30, still in Hall D23, get a sneak peek of what's coming soon in theaters and Disney Plus from Walt Disney Animation Studios and Pixar, in addition to the motion picture group behind such fan favorites as Cruella, The Jungle Cruise, and Maleficent. Now we're going to move over to the Walt Disney Archive stage at 6 p.m. This is something that is really special. Walt Disney's company plane, the Grumman Gulfstream 1, will return to D23 Expo, where everyone will discover the special story of such a pivotal piece of Walt Disney history. Now, Day 2, 10 a.m., Studio Showcase, Marvel Studios, Lucasfilm, 20th Century. What else can we say? Marvel, Star Wars, and everything else in between. Get ready for previews, special guests, and plenty of surprises. Now 2 p.m. at the Backlot stage, celebrating 60 years of the Amazing Spider-Man. Get ready to celebrate 60 years of everyone's favorite web-slinger who first appeared in Amazing Fantasy number 15, all the way back in 1926. Be prepared to be amazed as trivia, history, and the future are all discussed. Featuring an all-star panel with Nick Lowe and C.B. Cebulski will be on hand for this very special event. Later on that day at 6 p.m. at the Walt Disney Archive stage, building Walt's Florida project, Walt Disney World from Dream to Reality. Celebrate Walt's last project as you witness how Walt's Florida project came together to become the vacation capital of the world. Featuring rarely seen photography as you witness the construction and opening day of Walt Disney World Resort back in 1971. Now welcome to Day 3 in Hall D23 starting at 10 a.m. This will be the one we're all waiting for. Presented by Josh DeMauro, Chairman of Disney Parks, Experiences and Products. Here's where the future of the Walt Disney Company will be discussed. From everyday home products, park news from around the world, and of course on the high seas and beyond. Everyone will get a behind-the-scenes look at the big dreams of Disney Imagineers and their future plans for the company. Surely not an event to be missed. Now grab a quick bite and head on over to the Backlot stage around noon or back to the grid, 40 years of Tron. Here you will see a truly groundbreaking film as you see behind the scenes on how Tron broke the mold as one of the early innovators of the digital landscape and how the impacts are still felt even today. Finishing up at 6 p.m. at the Walt Disney Archive stage, Memories of Walt Disney World, framing a portrait of 50 magical years. Join the team behind the book A Portrait of Walt Disney World, 50 Years at the Most Magical Place on Earth, as we go behind the scenes, talking about how the book came together to celebrate such a magical celebration. Concluding with a special sneak peek of the Magic of Walt Disney World documentary film. Obviously, this is just a sneak peek at some of the events going on at the D23 Expo this year. We've included the full PDF link and also the interactive link, so you can choose between different venues, days, and times to see what might interest you if you're lucky enough to be going. We've also included the full Livestream schedule and can't wait to see what the future holds for Disney. I'm sure there will be plenty of surprises along the way. So tell us, what are you most excited to see at this year's D23? Drop us a comment down below.
With all of the construction taking place over in Epcot, sometimes it's hard to see exactly what is behind those walls, taking shape in Epcot's ongoing multi-year transformation. Disney this past week has pulled the curtain back just a little to give us an inside look at Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. Journey of Water will tell the story about how water, our most precious resource, travels in a continuous cycle, starting with rain from the clouds, filtering down the mountains into streams, into the waterways, onto land, into lakes, rivers, and then back to the ocean, where it is evaporated into the clouds, where the journey begins all over again. The Walt Disney Imagineering team and a crew of artisans have begun to sculpt the rockwork and other features that will be included in the immersive exploration trail. Throughout the lush walking trails, you will see characters and other familiar shapes from the movie Moana, sprinkled all throughout this immersive attraction. Moana is seen here as she welcomes and celebrates the water's arrival to our oceans. When building an attraction, the Imagineers go through several design steps to make sure everything is represented correctly before we see the end and final product, from construction to sculpting and painting. Everything is put through a microscope to see what works. Sometimes what is on paper initially doesn't make it into the final finished product. Once finally complete, Journey into Water will be located just beyond the seas with Nemo and friends in the brand new Epcot neighborhood World Nature. Stay tuned as we watch this amazing transformation take place in the ongoing re-imaging of Epcot's future. Just as a reminder, you can always watch Moana on Disney Plus anytime you want. What do you think about the behind-the-scenes work and the overall finished product pictured in the artist concepts? Let us know down below in the comments. Well, sad story to report here, folks. News came in this week that Pula Orbis, the company that owns H2O Plus, will be retiring the brand at the end of the year. So that means that all of the soaps, shampoos, and basically every single bath and body product that is provided in Disney resorts and cruises will stop being manufactured at the end of this year. On their website, Pula Orbis thanked its fans. After 30 plus amazing years of innovation, we have made the very difficult decision to retire the brand at the end of the year. Shop your favorites on Amazon while supplies last. Pula Orbis will provide H2O Plus to Disney into the second quarter of next year. And once that is complete, the product line will be retired from all Disney World resorts and cruise lines. For now, you can find H2O Plus at Amazon and also at Shop Disney while supplies last. Disney has not said what brand they will replace their bath and beauty line with once H2O Plus is finished. However, we will have that news once it breaks. We have always enjoyed using the H2O Plus product line when we are in the parks. Drop your comments down below and let us know what you think about this announcement. Thanks for watching today's episode.
And remember to like, subscribe, and click the bell for future episode notifications.
Have a magical day.